Alright, welcome back to another recap, guys. I am sore, tired, exhausted, so I came into the markets, and honestly, I almost didn't wake up. Almost didn't trade today, almost was a no trade day, no stream day, but I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna hop on here and see if I can find something. See if I can find an easy way to get green, get out, and enjoy the rest of the weekend, get a little bit of rest. Um, so ended up turning out to be an okay day for taking it slow. I got a little choppy up at first, so I went green right away. Then went actually red, and then I was able to make all of that back plus more, and locking in a day of $637. All I traded today was Tesla. I did take that one loss. This is the biggest loss of the day, and that's the one that put me red on the day. And I'll go over that one. If I would have just switched my bias, I would have added to a very good win, and this could have turned out to be a great day, even though I wasn't expecting it to. So I'll go over all these trades. If you guys are new to my recaps, I try to do these every single day. For those of you guys that are new, I also stream live every single morning, completely free right here on YouTube. You don't have to pay anything to watch my trade live, and you can see how I make every single trade or every trade that I take. You know, Wednesday was another slow day, but Tuesday was a nice day. Monday was a nice day. That's like 4 days, $1,000 each, and you guys can see every single trade that I take live. I didn't trade yesterday, so I was actually that's why I'm all tired and stuff. So actually no trade day for me yesterday. I even told you guys that. So no trade, but still all green for March. I guess that puts me at 3 green weeks, all green weeks, and pretty good profit as well. So let me go over today's trades, and everything should be back to normal on Monday as well. So today's trades, Tesla was the only one I traded. Now the one thing that I am upset about, and I'm going to show you guys on this bigger time frame on Tesla. This is kind of what I was eyeballing this morning. So I'm going to go ahead and clear everything. I used this one to show you guys this. And if I go to a bigger time frame on Tesla, and this is why when I woke up this morning, I said I'm going to be watching this level for it to reject and see if we can make the move back on down again. So there's this level right here, 186. And Tesla had popped over to this level once, twice, 3 times in the last couple of days and just couldn't get out of it. And so even before market open, so this is why you guys got to tune in live every single morning, I said if we go up to 186, I might take an initial short position to try to catch a move back on down. Now, unfortunately, I was like, you know what? There's two scenarios that I got on Tesla today. We have the 186 resistance, and the reason why I was looking at it is obviously the triple top here, but then it used to be resistance here, and it used to be support. It used to be support over here, so I was looking for that to turn to resistance and catch the nice rejection. Or two, my second trade was like, well, I mean, this is the pull, this is a bear flag using that 186, move down lower. Or if I just go ahead and take all of this out and just kind of look at this, to me this looks like an ascending triangle, so support, 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 getting tight. This could actually rip through the highs. So I was like, if 186 rejects, we could catch a nice short. If 186 reclaims and we go long, we could catch a nice long back up to 190. And I said this before market opened, and I took the trades and I followed it, but it wasn't as aggressive as I should have been because it happened in the first 2 or 3 minutes of market open, and it wasn't as aggressive. And honestly, I didn't really expect it to work exactly like I thought it would. So it literally popped up straight up to 186, and the second it hit that 186, it just sell orders came through right away. This thing got smashed back on down. I think my first trade of the day was when I saw that stuff. I was like, yep, we're going to hold that 166 high resistance. So I added short through here, and I caught some of this move down. So that was one of my very first trades that put me up like $200 on the day. And then this thing kind of started flagging again. So it starts popping up, popping up. So then I was looking at kind of VWAP to hold. So I started adding some shorts. Added some shorts for low a day. Was able to get some of those runners there. And my problem this morning was, in some of these moves down, even though sellers looked strong in Tesla today, they didn't really sell off like I thought they should have. They didn't really accelerate like I thought they should have. And so it was tricking me. Right here, low day, this candle goes straight down for it, for this low day here. Go straight into the pre-market pivot. In my opinion, any really aggressive sell-off day, this will just this candle would keep on going, and it'd go straight down, kind of flag down here, and then go straight down. That's the kind of move I was kind of looking for. And so I ended up adding a few more here that you guys saw the entries, and they just, again, kind of stuff, and it just couldn't break down lower. So I added through here, and it just wouldn't break down like I thought it would. I think at this point, honestly, I got myself up to like $400 on the day, so maybe $400, $500 with these trades. It was like nice green trade, green trade, green trade. And so let me see if it shows it on here. So that was right around this point here. So I was up past $400 on the day. And I still thought, this is going to be a rejection of that 186. So then I tried one more short up here, kind of closer to VWAP again, seeing if this thing wanted to reject right here. So I took a short there, and I think I added to it here, but stopped out right away. And then at this point, I was like, you know what? That 176 and that uptrend line support, at this point, we were still kind of hovering in here. And so I thought, let me go back to a smaller time frame. That was still in this range right here. So it kind of popped down, used that uptrend support, and then won that 186. So in my opinion here, looking at the bigger time frame, I thought Tesla would at least come up and test this 186 level again. There's where the shorts are. I thought, there's no way we just take it once and then sell off the rest of the day. And that's exactly what happened. That's not what I thought it was going to do. And so when this thing started pulling back here, this was a bigger loss of the day. My idea was we're going to come back up to 186 and tap that 186 again. If we reject it, then we know that's going to be resistance, move on down, or maybe get tighter into this uptrend line support that I had from the bigger time frame, and then finally sell off. So if I look here, I thought we would at least kind of do this. And then if we sell off or we rip, kind of like that. And I even said it on stream too. I was like, we might do it after hours or closer to the end of the day. Anyways, that's what kind of I was looking for. So on this trade here, as soon as this thing started pulling back right here with low volume, look at this decrease in volume, this whole move here. I started adding and I started adding and I started adding, and so I was in, I think, 900 shares long. My cost basis was a little too high. I might have been somewhere around here, because I added up here and then I averaged down and then I averaged down. But it just, it was low volume. It didn't accelerate to the lows, but there was just no buyers. And this thing went new low, new low, new low, new low, new low. And finally, I might have closed it somewhere down here. But with 900 shares, even though that was even though I didn't get a huge flush, but 900 shares was a decent amount of size to have in that trade. That when I did take the loss there, it ended up, yeah, right here. So you guys can see I added long, I added long, I added long, and then finally stopped out right there. So I took that trade right there is this, where I went from $400 green down to, I don't think I was down. Oh, I was down 400. I went down to $380 red. And I was like, well, great. I wanted just a solid day to get in, get out. I was already up 400, almost 500, and then I went back to red. So I was like, now I got to stick a little bit longer. I didn't think this was going to sell off now the way that it did, because, again, here, this to me looked like it needed another leg down pretty aggressively, and then this to here, to me, it looked like it needed another down aggressively, which it did get. But at that point, I started kind of looking for the long, and so there was a couple trades. Through here, kind of just scalping. There's two trades in particular that I nailed the bottom absolutely perfect, and the way that I did that was looking at big psychological numbers, whole numbers and stuff, and then anticipating with small share size to catch a bounce. So this right here had sold off straight from 185 down to 180, and to me, 180 is a key level in Tesla. 180, the $10 is a key level, and just overall, I know the history of trading Tesla every day. 180 is key level. So when this thing sold off here, I was like, this is gonna go straight through 180. But if it goes straight to 180, there's no way 180 is going to not hold, try to bounce, or try to reclaim right away. It's an important level. So when this sold off here, I added to that. I added on that dip, and I bought the dip like perfectly low entry here. So I got this bounce there. Now the thing that I was doing was, I kind of expected this thing to firstly go red on me. So I wanted to buy there with 200 shares, maybe buy 200 more, maybe buy 200 more, and then catch that final push back up to 180 to try to retest it. Instead, it kind of did it right away, and so it tried reclaiming 180, but I was able to get this whole move here right away, and so that was a nice little pop. And then it did it the same thing. So 180, the next level was 179. Oh, here's that entry so you guys can see it. Maybe. So there's that entry there after that 180. So you can see I sniped the bottom there, 179.74. I literally got within 4 cents off that low on that candle, and then was able to sell up here. So that was a good trade. The other one was the 179. So 179 broke, sold through 179, and then again, as soon as the kind of the little bit extension off of that whole dollar, I started accumulating down here. Got 200, 500 shares long, 178, 178.40, 70, 60s, and then again got the pop back up, and it looks like I kept some of those all the way up to here to 178.85. So about, what's that? 60, no, 30, yeah, cents or something. 40s. Okay, that one looks like I sold low. 79.91s. Okay, there. I was like, there's no way I only made 20 cents. From 78.44s to 78. So 60 cents. Yeah, almost 60 cents on this one. So that's still good, 60 cents with 200, 300 shares is it's small little scalps, but they were good trades overall. And then at that point, I think I took a few more scalps here and there. This right here, I think I ended stream maybe around here, and then I was able to scalp some of this. Most of this was actually long, so you can see I'm accumulating long and then broke out. This was a long here, broke out. This was a long here, broke out. This was a short there, and then this one, oh well, this was the last trade that I took. I actually shorted up here, and I thought on this leg here, I thought this was going to sell off a little more. This actually had a nice little bounce, kind of got stuff. I had it short here, and I honestly wanted to see if Tesla would sell off again all the way down to low a day. So I left my runners here with a break-even stop here. I was up like $700 on the day right here because I'm up 637, and this thing came back up and stopped me out break even here with those runners that you guys just saw. But I mean, I was up 700. I technically gave back $60, $70 if I would have taken it. But this is kind of what I was looking for here. So this, I was kind of looking for it right there. And even that is still kind of popped. I thought we would go back to low days. Anyways, that's going to be it for this recap, guys. If you guys enjoy these, I know it's kind of, quickly here all over the place. You guys calling out levels or just kind of the quick trades that I looked for and stuff. So if you guys like the recaps anyways, you guys hit thumbs up. Leave some comments down below. Ask me any questions you guys need. My Discord is down there as well if you guys need anything. Reminder that I stream live every single morning as well, so you guys come check me out. Over 200, 300 from people watching me live on both platforms, so you guys definitely come on and say hi. Other than that, you guys have a good weekend, and I'll see you guys on Monday.